is the car return for Enterprise, National, and Alamo. So that is one of the things I do think will be affected in terms of airport operations. But in terms of any flights being delayed or anything of that nature, I don't believe that that's going to happen. But this is on Aviation Boulevard at Hillcrest, just north of the airport.
Ileana, give us an idea of how much of, is this aviation we're looking at? How much of Aviation Boulevard is shut down here? 2 blocks, 3 blocks? You mentioned Enterprise Rent-A-Car there. How are people getting their car returns back?
Yeah, let me throw up our map real quick because I think that'll be helpful to our viewers so we can all look at it together. So I'm seeing a closure on Aviation Boulevard from Arborvita. That's on the south side. And then on the north side, I'm going to have to take it all the way to Manchester. So Aviation is shut down from Manchester to Arborvita. And you're not going to be able to get through on Aviation to get the rental cars back. So I believe you might be able to access it from the next street over. Yeah, it looks like you might be able to get in off of Isis Avenue to get into that lot to return the vehicle. Obviously, if you do have a rental car with them, give those folks a call. I'm sure they will be very understanding if you're a little bit late in getting it back to them with this unfolding police situation right at their doorstep.
All right, Ileana, we're going to keep your picture here live from News Sharp 4. On the phone with us now is Bill Preciado, a retired CHP officer. Are you with us?
I'm here, sir.
We appreciate your time here this afternoon. Let's just jump right into it. Based on the preliminary information at this time, based on the location, based on what has happened, what should our viewers know?
Well, we've got a dynamic situation here. As Ileana mentioned, they've got a perimeter set up. Airspace is obviously taken into consideration, but the corresponding agency, in this case Inglewood, more than likely has a command post. They've set up their officers. The surrounding businesses obviously are aware of the police activity in that area, but this becomes a painstaking job for these field personnel that are on scene because they have to basically go through each building depending on what information they've received of where the individual was last seen. They usually like to start wider on the perimeters and work their way inward. At some point, they're going to use possibly canines, and I know there's reports that possibly the individual has already left, and that's why it's important many times that these agencies respond. The responding units start setting up the perimeter as quickly as possible, coordinating the ground units that are responding to set up a perimeter wide enough in the event that the individual is on foot and running in any particular direction, or if they basically stay in a building.
Can